for sure. Um, yeah, just super crazy, super crazy. Let's see, let's get into the next one. So this one actually happened a couple weeks ago, but the reason I want to cover this one is just because I work with the community centers and stuff like this, and this was brought to my attention while I was at work before I even saw it on the news, right? Westside Homeless Shelter reports 72 new cases of COVID-19. Let's check it out.
The city of Albuquerque says 72 of those new cases in Bernalillo County come from the Westside Emergency Homeless Shelter. The shelter now has a total of 93 confirmed cases, up from the 17 initially reported on Thursday. The city says the shelter has performed 231 COVID tests since pinpointing the first case there through entry screening, then tracking others through contact tracing.
This is definitely a huge concern. We've known since the very beginning that folks living in this kind of close quarters, congregate settings, whether it's the prison system or the shelter or nursing homes, these are the people that are the most at risk.
11 of the positive cases are shelter employees. The shelter is currently not taking in any new people as crews deep clean the building and shuttles, and while everyone who tested positive is in isolation.
So, reason I want to talk about that, yeah, that's crazy. That many numbers of COVID cases tested positive at the homeless shelter. But then if you think about it, it's like it is the homeless shelter. Like you bring in people that ain't got no good hygiene because of their living conditions as it is. So of course this is bound to happen, right? So one of my coworkers, he said that he actually went. I wasn't able to go. I'm kind of glad I didn't because I wouldn't want to actually contract COVID and then bring it to my family and everything like that. So I am blessed I didn't have to. Well, that I wasn't able to make it, right? But he was telling me like even from a distance you could just smell like it was really bad. He said, and he said even in there nobody was wearing masks and stuff like that. It's like okay, so you're gonna be at this place, you are working with homeless people, you're bringing them in, new ones in every day, all these different things, right? And then you're surprised when there's an outbreak. You're surprised when there is an outbreak. I'm just like, why are you surprised? Like, you shouldn't really be surprised. Like, this is typical. It's going to happen. It's like, look at where you're at. Look at what's happening. You are at a homeless shelter. No one's wearing masks. Hygiene ain't good. Probably ain't even, you know, like caring about any of that. It's like, bro, it's like this is like y'all fault. Like y'all should be taking this way, way more seriously. Way, way more seriously than it already is. But you ain't. Y'all just taking it lightly. You're just like, it's whatever. It ain't that important. It's like, it kinda is important. Like why aren't y'all doing something way better, right? So like it's just crazy to be honest. And like